Hi everyone, this is Glenn Flary from Boardgames and Bourbon. Right now we are going to talk about Noises at Night. It is a 15-minute deduction game by B&B Studios. And what you're doing in this game is you're trying to be the most successful sleuth in the game. And you are going to do this by figuring out who your opponents are, which are represented by symbols, by getting the most cards in certain locations where your character is inside a house, and by playing certain cards that are just going to give you points throughout the game. Now, to set up the game, what you're going to do is, depending on how many players there are, you're going to set a little round timer to a certain amount of rounds. You're going to lay out all the locations, and in each location, you're going to put 2 tokens, a token representing every player. That's going to give you your location bonus. So if you have the most cards in your location at the end of the game, you get points. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take 4 clue cards, and clue cards kind of like are items. They have symbols on the top. They also have effects, and you're going to play your clue cards and you 2 at a time, either in the same room or different rooms in any order. And when you play a card, you do what's on the card, and then you do what's in the room, and then you play the other card, and you can play what's on the card and then the in room. Then it moves down to every other player. Once all the players have gone, you're going to take a guessing round, and in the guessing round, you'll get whatever round it is, like round 5. You will get 5 points if you guess who your opponent is. You'll lose 5 points if your guess is wrong. You can also abstain should you choose. And then there's an event card pulled. And the event card is kind of like some type of like little tribulation you go through, like an event, you know, in any other game like Eldritch Horror. But it's something minor, kind of like Uno, bury a card or something like this, okay? And you just keep going until the end of the game. And then you reveal who your identities are. You calculate who the winner is. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the game. The art in the game is fantastic, 10 out of 10. You can't get better. It's engrossing. It makes you feel like you're in this children's world of solving these productions. The gameplay time, fantastic, 15 minutes. This game does not overstay its welcome. The mechanics itself are easy to understand once you play it. I mean, it's easy to read it, it's easy to play it. No one will get lost, especially children, if you're making this a family game, which I believe you will be. It's kind of fun to try to guess who each other is. I don't know how often you're going to be guessing the personalities, because I found it pretty hard to figure out who it is, unless someone is like a total straight shooter and you can tell that they're playing cards to their location, you know, to really get that bonus for locations. You can narrow it down to 2 people, and so you know you may be able to tell it that way. But overall, it's a fun game. It's a nice twist on the family deduction. It's more involved, interesting, and shorter than Clue. So I think this would be a really nice entry into that field. And I think if you're a young person, the deduction aspect of that is kind of interesting. You know, plus for children too, you're calculating your scores as you go through it, figuring out what you're doing. So I think that all plays into a nice family game. Okay, so look at this and see if this is something you'd want. You will not be disappointed with the art and the graphics and the build quality, definitely, and the gameplay might be something you really want. Okay, so again, that is called Noises at Night. Check that out, and I hope you like it. All right, everyone, I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.